Good morning, boys and girls. Today I brought with me a special toy, Mr. Potato Head. Now, Mr. Potato Head is really fun. He's a classic. He's the kind of toy that's been around since I was a child, maybe even before that. And you can get him in the store today. Maybe your parents had one, or maybe you have one at your house. He's got a counterpart, Mrs. Potato Head, and Mrs. Potato Head and Miss Potato Head come with all kinds of accessories, and you can change out their little faces and put things in the wrong spot. A tongue definitely doesn't go on your head. That's silly. And that's what's so fun about him. You can kind of switch things around and it doesn't really matter. And you might have noticed this Mr. Potato Head was kind of missing something on this side. Yeah, he doesn't have his hand. And that wouldn't be such a big deal at all for Mr. Potato Head because he's just for fun. And it doesn't really matter if you put things in the right spot. But you think, well, if it were me, I wouldn't want to be missing my hand. I need both my hands to catch a ball or to eat or to move around. And I wouldn't want my eyes to be messed up or not there because they're really important and I need them to see. And again, it's not such a big deal for Mr. Potato Head. But sometimes we think that our physical bodies or something wrong with our physical bodies is the worst thing that could happen to us. That we absolutely could not go without a hand because life would just be so difficult. And we forget that our bodies don't live forever. And Jesus teaches us that it is better to not have a hand that sins than to have a hand that sins. And he reminds us that sin is really the worst thing. That our souls that will last forever, that we have those and we don't want to be sinning and we don't want to be putting things between us and God. And sin leads to death and it is just horrible. And so there might be something in your life that is causing you to sin. And this would be a great week for you to try to find a way, maybe pray to God and ask, maybe ask someone else who can help you see your life objectively, a way that you can separate yourself from that, completely remove it so that you don't have it in your life so that you're not tempted to sin in that area anymore. I'll see you guys next week.